Hey everyone, Carrie Beck here with Family eBiz, where we help families and individuals grow their business so they can find the freedom they've been looking for. Do the things that are important to you, not what an employer tells you to do. Today, we are in the middle of a series about planning for the year. This is January 2025 when this will be published. Last week, we talked about how you narrow your focus. A lot of people try to be everything to everyone. So, if that is you, go back and listen to last week's podcasts. Today, we're going to take it a step further. Last week, we talked a little bit also about competitor analysis so you can find the sweet spot and really narrow your focus. We're going to keep moving in that direction and help you grow your business by really knowing who you are and how you differentiate yourself from everyone else, that unique selling point. Now, before we dive into finding your ideal customer and pinpointing your business sweet spot, I just want to ask you that you would share this with one person that has a business that's not making money, that really needs to grow their business. Focus and find that sweet spot. That would be awesome. And then subscribe to this so we can get this out to more and more people. All right. So let's talk about four things that you need to find your sweet spot after you have done your competitor analysis. The first thing is you really need to look at that target audience, your ideal customer. Research and look at what your actual target market is, and then see where you really need to be. You want to find that final focus. You've done the research to start narrowing your focus. Now we need to finalize that focus. You need to get in the conversations that are going, join discussions, pull the right customers, not just freebies. Find the people that are spending money and poll them. Do a survey with them. Do your homework. To me, the big secret in using and looking at your ideal customer is something called validation calls. Validation calls are something you would just plan, say a Zoom meeting with them, and you would call them up and have 5 or 6 questions. It's not going to be more than 10 or 15 minutes, and you're going to research them. These are people that have either bought your product or are potential customers. And you need to ask them questions about what they are looking for. How much would they buy? Different types of questions so that you can find your sweet spot. You need to ask them instead of guessing what they need. Too many of us, like myself included, back in the day, I was like, oh, I'll make this and I'll sell it. I'll make this and I'll sell it. And it didn't sell because it wasn't solving someone's problem. So you need to talk to them about their problem. What are they hoping for? What's on their wish list? How much would they pay? All sorts of questions like that. Come up with your, say, 5 questions and get on a call with them and then use that money and do that over and over, maybe till you have 5 or 10 calls done. And then take your competitor research and your ideal customer and blend it together and find that sweet spot. Once you do that, number 2 is to write a mission statement. Now, I'm not really good at this, but I do have this in our business. So this will help you with branding, but it will also help you with the products that you create, the websites that you create, or the website that you create, and how it will help people, the blog and the blog post, or the podcast and the podcast episodes, the Instagram, whatever you're putting out. Your mission statement should line up everything that you do. So let's talk about how you can make a very short mission statement, and then you can go further. I'm going to read this out, and you can just take this information and plug you into it. Your name is whoever your title is, why you do this, and you love helping people who, and whatever it is they need, buy, and then tell the things that you do. For me, or let me give you an example of Charlene. Charlene McTruffle. She is a body movement coach who suffered from stenosis as a child. She loved helping people eliminate that chronic back pain. I could use her by identifying problems and showing them how to walk, sit, and move more effectively. That's her mission statement for her whole business. For me, let's just go with that. Carrie Beck is a homeschool leadership education expert who did not start in the right place with her homeschool. So she began researching and now loves to help people so that they can start off well and add purpose and intention to their homeschool by developing and offering their kids leadership education. It can go deeper. I could talk about my 4 topics in homeschool leadership education and so on and so forth. So, number one, ideal customer target market. Number two, what is your mission statement? Number three, write a tagline for your business. All right. Once you have that mission, you need a short little tagline that will simplify and find the right people. So here are some strong tagline examples. Selling yourself without selling your soul. That's from Susan Harrow. Coach Glue. Think of that, Coach Glue. We make your clients stick to you. That's pretty cool. And then Pamela Talton, your life sa- I'm your lifesaver in a sea of paper. Organization. For me and some of you that follow my homeschool, we are, I am Carrie Beck of Homeschool Coffee Break, where we help you stop the overwhelm so you can take a homeschool coffee break. That's a little tagline that goes with my podcast. So, ideal customer target market, write your mission statement, get a tagline, and then the fourth one and final step is give yourself a title. Differentiate yourself from the competition. You're not just a speaker or an author or a blogger. You need to be specific. And here's an example. Lisa Fraley could just call herself a lawyer, or let JD tell everyone what she is and what she does. But instead, she calls herself a holistic lawyer and coach. Why? Because there are literally millions of lawyers around the world. But Lisa's heart is so different. She registered herself as a holistic lawyer because that means she is looking at the whole person that she is helping. She is not just doing legal work, she's helping the whole person. So, how can you differentiate yourself with all your ideal clients? You want to gain confidence. We go back to, I think it was last week, own it, claim it, and then do these 4 things. Um, forgot. Ideal customer target market, write a mission statement, tagline, and then give yourself a title. You really need these things to move forward. When you have that all the narrow the focus, competitive research, and this together, you can really be ready for total success in this year because you have found the sweet spot. You are found the place that you will differentiate yourself, that USP that no one else has. And then all your lead magnets, all your products, all your affiliate offerings always goes back to that. For me, that's leadership education. And so pretty much everything I have, even unit studies and notebooking pages, you're going, love of learning. That is part of leadership education. So those are our 4 ideas. If there's a place to leave a comment, leave a comment. If not, leave us a review. I would love to hear from you. They mean the world to me. I'm Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. We'll talk to you next time.